There it is.
Hey, 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 you guys, I'm so excited for tonight. I have my dear friend, Georgia, who's going to teach us some tips and tricks on contouring and highlighting because she's a master at this. But let me open up a prayer first. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for us being able to do this virtually and not always in person, but in person is great, but virtually. So we're streaming in and people can watch the playback and they can watch live and they can learn something. And we just pray for all the things that are going on, that there's peace and healing and all the things that need to be done. I pray for everybody to at least grasp one bit of knowledge, open their hearts, their minds, grasp one bit of knowledge that Georgia's going to pour out into us today, and use that tip that they're getting to better their business and make their business flourish. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, so
Amen.
let me tell you a little bit about my friend. I've known Georgia for a hot minute. How long, Georgia?
Oh, I don't know, man, since you've been
It's
in
Yeah, I've been in since 2000. What year did you come in?
1993.
Yep. Okay,
Oh,
so since
92.
Okay, so she's been in longer than me. So I've known her my whole Mary Kay career. 25 years this month. I've known her. Okay, so Georgia has has done the $350,000 unit club. Yay! Pink Cadillac. $300,000 unit club. Yay! The National Court of Sales 13 times. And her most prized position is having her consultant personal team member, but she queen of sales in the Diamond Go Gift. So your personal always a queen.
Mhm,
Was that so priceless
mhm,
to
mhm.
see your consultant do that? Okay. She's been married for 41 years. She has one adult daughter, one adult son. She joined Mary Kay in 1992. Can you imagine? That's way before cell phones. Simply to buy her products and learn how to do makeup and grow. And have you grown at all in Mary Kay?
Yes, I have tremendously. And I'm so excited about the opportunity for all of us to grow personally, to grow professionally, to grow spiritually as well. And what a playground we have to do so.
Yes, we do. We do. I got to say, personal growth is huge in Mary Kay. If you open your mind and take in what you're learning and take it in your heart, you will grow. You will not be the same. Stay in for at least 1 year and you'll be a different person. So,
Absolutely.
okay, so she's going to teach us something. And I do have my, and I kind of know how to, I just don't apply what I've learned. So I'm getting a refresher course. I've got my highlighters, I've got my contours, I got my
Yay.
concealers, um, and my cheek colors. I've got all the things here to learn. And I hope that some of you, if you're on Facebook Live, put hashtag live. If you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. And I want you to do this along with us, but I want you to take it in your heart to learn something. Take notes, but also apply what you're learning. Try it. You don't know it until you try it. You may want to go somewhere special. You may want to be at the prom. You may want to go to seminar and be on stage. You got to apply the things that you're learning in order
Mhm.
to look better and to feel better. What happens is when your look changes a little bit, you're a little bit more confident. And I know this because I see people who are not so confident. They used to be, but they're not taking care of themselves anymore. And I know myself personally, when I get my look on, then I'm more confident in who I talk to and what I do and how I move and how I talk. So let's get started. Let me take my glasses off.
Okay, well, I want to welcome everybody, and I have a gift for you. When you are either live like Melissa or you comment hashtag replay, then I will send Valerie and she can make sure you get it. Just our glass skin, I've laminated them. I'll send her the master. And it's a wonderful, I did a double facial makeover contest entry today, and they both received one and they absolutely loved having it. And so I want to pay it forward to you. for being here and commenting what you're drinking, where you're coming from, that you're going to try this, you know. And when you do, then Valerie will send you the master to the glass skin. And even if your customer doesn't have everything, she can, you know, based on what she does have the order of application. Isn't that cool, Val?
That
Yeah, it
sounds
is. Order
exciting.
of application is very important. I have people who want to know. Even
Yes.
even my facial pampering packs is I do the YouTube videos and I'm giving
Mhm.
them the order of application as I'm doing it on the video so they can rewatch it and play, you know, play it back, play it back. And
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, well, let's get started, girls. We're going to start with our foundation primer. If you have your supplies and you want to
I
do
got
it with me, you can do that. I've already put my primer on while Valerie was talking so that it would have a moment just to kind of set. And then I'm going to use my CC cream, and I'm sure you are familiar with Lori Hogg. And hold on, yeah, right here. Okay. Lori Hogg says when you're doing CC cream, put a little bit of concealer on your face first. Okay. And then I'm going to take my foundation and just one or two pumps, just a little bit. This is CC cream, so I'm not even wearing full coverage foundation, but I'm going to apply this all over, and you guys can do it with me or simply take notes and do yours, whichever you feel most comfortable with. But I will tell you, your foundation brush will provide a more flawless finish. Definitely. And the biggest thing is right here, piggy pink. Oink, oink. It's where we have pink right there. And so we need to, and then don't forget your lids. We're just going to get gorgeous tonight. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay. Piggy pink.
I've got my CC cream on, so I'm ready for
Okay.
the rest.
Okay. Okay. So there is my CC cream. Now, those of you who have your highlighter and rather your under eye corrector, which is highlighter, I don't know why they didn't just put highlighter, but maybe because it gives bright, you know, do you know what your under eye corrector is for? To give brightness underneath the eye area. This is where we can look dull. And when we do it like so in an up out motion, we give ourselves a facelift. We really do. Okay, little trick. I'm using under eye corrector. Remember, they look just alike, but one is to bring brightness and the other is to conceal blemishes, scars, redness, pimples, freckles, right? So you're going to write on the inside here and then here with, excuse me, your under eye corrector. Oh, I'm glad I brought another drink. And then in the middle, I'm going to put my concealer. You can see the color difference, right? Look, can you see that color difference, Val?
Yes, I can.
Definitely. Definitely. Okay. So leave this alone. Don't touch it. Let it get tacky, kind of like when you're putting false eyelashes on and you let the glue, the duo get a little tacky. Same thing holds true here. So let's go on to contour. Contour is in the middle, at least for tonight's lessons. Okay. In the middle of your face, down your nose. Even if you have a narrow nose like Val does, still do it because you can, first of all, creating a crease in your brain, learning how to do it yourself is important. But teaching others, because not everybody has a real thin nose, right? Most people want to slim their nose a
Is
little
this
bit on
the
the
under eye corrector that you're
cheek.
using now?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
using
Okay.
under eye corrector. There's
Okay.
only one color in under eye corrector. The other tool that I used is the concealer. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead. You can use your cream your liquid cream eyeshadow flat brush. This is for concealer and this is for liquid eyeshadow. I'm going to use my fingers just because, okay? Just because I don't have the other blending brush. When you're blending your under eye corrector, you blend it in place, tap it, blend it in place, right? Down the bridge of your nose in place. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. This is going to bring out your lip, make your upper lip fuller, right? And then blend on your chin. Then we'll go to contour. Okay. You can do like a 5. There's a number of things you can do. This is the easiest to start with. We're going to somewhat chisel our contour. Okay. All right. That part is done. I'm going to take you can use powder contour or you can use your stick if you have them. For camera purposes, I use the stick. The powder is beautiful, just as good. I just have a tendency to gravitate to the stick and I normally use the darker one because it shows up better on camera, right? So right here on your forehead, and then you want to go down your nose. Now keep in mind, this is intended to connect with your eyebrows. Did you know that? Yep. It's intended to connect with your eyebrows. So on the side of your nose, okay, right here, go right here, because contour recesses, pushes in, and highlighter brings out, protrudes. Go right here on your lip. Okay, it's going to make your upper lip fuller and your lower lip more chiseled. And then you don't want to go any further than your eyeball, but what you want to do, Okay, can you guys see that okay? Can you see that okay, Melissa?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yes.
Okay, and then
Kind of
here,
like when you puff your cheeks out to do blush.
blush. And see, it will just kind of contour or bring attention to your cheek structure. Okay, and then on your jawline, this is going to chisel. Jennifer Lopez does 3 lines right here. So
Is this the part that makes your chin like you don't have a double chin?
Yeah, thinner.
I need that part.
Okay, so whether you use the stick, if you have some, pull them out, or you use the powder, I mean, the concept is the same, right? The application is the same. So while the contour is getting tacky, I'm going to take my fingers. Again, you can take the flat cream eyeshadow brush and use it. I'm not, because I've got lipstick on the end of mine. I'm going to use my fingers. And what you want to do is kind of blend that. See how it's more bright, not shiny, but bright. And you want to go all the way up. Can you see that? And then you want to do it on your lids. Now, I just took my makeup off because I had to go pick up my Mary Kay car. And I took my makeup off before I got on camera. And then I have CC cream on, but you know, we all have like purple and green, blue in our veins, right? And this will tone that down. But see how it gives highlight? See how it gives brightness? And look.
So we don't tap it in, we pull it across, because
you can pull it across up here. I tap anytime I'm around the front part of my eyes, I'm gonna tap, you know.
Because Valerie always teaches us, don't tug and pull.
Here
if
you
drag
can
your bag.
Yeah.
You drag your bag. That's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, see how it gives brightness?
Yes.
And patting is fine, Melissa. See how if you pat, it's fine.
Nice the contours.
Okay.
Okay, you see my contour, Val?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys could see it on my jaw, right?
Oh, right there.
Yeah, barely, but yeah.
This is the lighter color. Okay, here.
Is that the at play sticks?
Yeah.
I don't have any more of those.
I do. I couldn't find them. I got them over there.
I love them. I love them. And the blending brush that is a foundation brush, you could use the blending brush for this. I'm going to use my fingers because that's what I've got right here. But you can use that. That's what that blending brush is for, in addition to foundation. And see, just a minute ago, you saw brown and you're like the customer I did today, girls. I remember, and I used to use the number 2, not the number 1 on camera, just so that they can see it better. And she would be like, oh,
That's the sculpt
like,
1 and sculpt 2 or whatever.
1 and sculpt 2, and I would use number 2, but she would be like, oh my gosh, Georgia. And then I'd say, don't worry, we're good. And today we did it on her, and girl, she looked good. Let me show you. I think she looked great. I'll show you real quick and we'll go on, because it was kind of fun. Okay, can you guys see?
Oh yeah, she looks good.
Doesn't she look beautiful? She's used to be a policewoman, and when she had her daughter, who's like 17, 18 now, you know, she stopped so that she could raise her daughter. Okay, so we're blending underneath our lips. We're blending on the side of the nose. If you're doing it with me, remember it's to connect with your brows right here. Okay, right here an edge. Right here, I just have again, I'm using sculpt 1 and not sculpt 2. Can you see that? You could see that, right? This chisels, this gives highlight. It chisels for the purpose of accentuating your cheekbones. Okay, and then under here, where you saw I had a lot, you're gonna blend. You saw how much I had. And then I'll show you a little trick. But remember to go all the way down right here. And you no longer see, can you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you no longer see the contour. Yes, it takes 5 minutes longer. Get it 5 minutes longer, girls. I'm telling you, as a consultant, a beauty advisor, you need to be doing this every day, or at least as often as you can. The more you do it, the quicker you get at it. And of course, I'm talking to you guys while I'm doing it. But next, I want you guys to utilize your finishing spray. This is key. You can melt proof your makeup, right, Val? In
Oh yeah.
with your finishing spray. We're going to do finishing spray, and then we're going to set it with powder, but I'm going to show you a little trick to help control that oil. It's a finishing veil. It sets. Now remember, and I probably should have brought the other one too, because I used it today. Your setting powder, this is light to medium, silky setting powder. Your setting powder deposits color. The translucent powder does not deposit color. They both are a finishing veil to finish your foundation, to perfect your foundation, but one deposits color and the other does not. If somebody's using CC cream like I did tonight and they want a little bit more, little oomph to it, use a setting powder. Use a setting powder. Okay. If I had to pick one or the other, I'd say setting powder. I would. Now, Shannon absolutely loves the translucent, but next time she comes, I'm going to introduce her to the setting powder. I didn't want to take that away from her, you know, and she was like, I did eye patches on them. I did the facial peel. We were waiting for Lottie, another customer, to come. So I wanted to kind of spoil her. Another thing I did during this makeover contest appointment, girls, was I introduced other products. Like I had my toning body lotion and I had the nourishing oil. I did 2-3 pumps of the lotion and 1 drop of the oil. I let them put it on. She had pants on, so she put it on her arm. The other girl had shorts on, had the cutest legs, and put it on her legs. And oh my gosh, they both absolutely loved it. And Lottie had that lotion and she says, I have this. I just haven't opened it. I said, girl, pull it out and put it on your counter. If you see it, you'll use it. And then she bought the nourishing oil as well. It was like $500, right at $500. It was a great double facial, you guys. Where can you go to work and in 2 hours time 2.25 hours maybe. We had fun. We were waiting for Lottie. We did extra spoiling. We did the eye patches. We did the facial peel. I did satin lips. We did the stuff. And it was just a great time. So I encourage you to enroll your customers in this makeover contest. Give them the sheet. When they come, give them the sheet so they know what their makeup is kind of supposed to look like. It'll give them guidance and stuff. They just thank you, Georgia, so much. They just loved it. They loved the pampering and just kind of taking their time and learning a little bit more. It was kind of color 101, if you will, because we were doing the makeover contest. And the one said, oh no, I'm not going to do that. And afterwards she says, well, maybe I should take my picture too and send it in. And she did. Okay, let's do our finishing spray.
Okay,
Always
I
do
forgot
it.
mine, but I use it. I use the finishing spray, especially when I go to the chiropractor and I have makeup on. I set it before I go, so when they push my face into the tip, it doesn't get all over. It doesn't move.
Toilet seat covers.
Yeah, it doesn't move.
Okay, so
I need my setting powder though. Let me get off camera for a minute and I'll go get my setting powder. I got to get my powder.
Okay, yeah, we need our powder, girls. That finishing spray is going to secure your makeup, and you do it after the out. I consider getting ready in 3 phases. The skincare is phase 1. Then primer, CC cream, under eye corrector with the concealer blended, contour, highlight, setting spray, powder, silky setting powder to be phase 2. And then phase 3 is eyes, cheeks, and lips. Probably the one that takes the most is the one that we're doing right now, especially as you learn to do it. There you go. She blessed herself. Okay. Yeah, so if you are oily at all, I want you to press it into your skin. Shannon noticed I did that today and she says, oh my gosh, I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh, look how flawless my makeup looks. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you showed me that. That's a good idea. So, these little pampering times are beneficial. It's not just about what are we going to sell. It's how can I serve them? How can I find a need and fill it, right?
Right.
Okay. Look at that. So much more coverage. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Because I did concealer underneath, I did the CC cream, and then I'm using a setting powder to set it, and it does deposit color. I feel like I have a little bit more color coverage than if I had not used the finishing spray and or the setting powder, particularly the setting. Okay. My foundation is medium to deep or beige 190 warm. And then I use the light to medium setting powder. And if you have not opened a setting powder for yourself, girls, let me challenge you to do so. So phase 1 was done when we got on camera. Phase 2 is now done. Our face is ready for eyes, cheeks, and lips. Would you join me? Let's do a little bit of makeup, and then I'll open it up to Q&A, and then I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Let me just talk about the challenge right now. You just walked through highlight and contour. It's pretty simple. And the more you do it, the more second nature, Val, it will become. I want to challenge you to talk to 3 people. Ask them, can I practice on you? Mom, sister, best friend, coworker, pickleball buddy, neighbor, whomever. And sit, walk them through a facial and do this part and say, let's just do some quick eyes, cheeks, and lips. But so that they see how to do that next level. And then you can invite them to participate in the makeover contest. You guys, we have until the 31st. Okay. You could even use the Mirror Me app. And many people are. which is lovely, especially if they're far away from you and their schedule is just like crazy or something. The good thing is they've got an option, right? But if there's any way possible to get with them either in person, girls, or virtually, like we're doing now, then do that. Because would you agree? Isn't this fun, Melissa?
You learn more.
Yeah.
You learn so much more. And then you just kind of get that little inside scoop and whatnot. Okay. I am going to start with my lips, girls. And all I'm going to do is some berry lip liner. Grab your lip liner.
Yeah. Grabbing.
Okay. Remember, when you go from the corner up, it gives an illusion of a larger lip. And I do not have a mirror. How's that? Can you see it okay, Melissa?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's berry. This is a waterproof, $14 waterproof lip liner in berry. On the screen, it looks pink. I hope it does. Does it look pink to you guys?
No.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to take Beach Bronze because that's what I have right here. Normally, I would do Sheer Illusions or probably Pink Ballerina and lock it through. Do you notice I'm walking it through my pucker?
Oh,
And
walking
don't
it through?
walk it through.
Okay, well, I have this. I don't have a lip gloss here, but I have a lip oil.
Okay, lip oil's good. Lip oil is going to lock in that moisture to give a more plumped illusion of a plumped lip, like a lip plumper, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've got wineberry. You could see it on the end of my blush brush. And I'm going to tap, tap, tap and blend in through the temple for highlighting purposes because I do wear glasses when I read. I no longer wear glasses all the time. Can you see the blush okay?
Yeah, looks good.
This is wineberry. Now I've got some burgundy on and my headband and whatnot to pull my hair back so that you guys could see my face. That's why I did that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my fluffy brush. Grab it. And I'm going to use Biscotti, your highlighter color. Ooh, wrong one. Your highlighter color right here is going to help to tone down the purpleness in your veins. It gives contrast for the other colors, okay? So you're good all over from lash line to brow. Remember right here in your tear duct is where the lightest color, which this is Biscotti, is going to go. This opens your eyes, girls. You don't want to go home without doing it.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, can you see that? I've got Biscotti on this side, nothing on this side. Okay, just
Yeah,
a
looks
little
good.
bit of a wash. Okay, then I'm going to do the other eye real quick. These makeovers for the makeover contests consultants are really quite simple. They're very basic. The Cinnamon Glow is on our 50% off monthly flyer, and she bought it. She did the look and she bought it today. And Lottie already had a makeover look and she bought the other things that she didn't have. Like I said, it was about a $500 double facial.
Now, those little pictures of the color looks that you have, the flyer, the papers,
Yes.
do you have those in a PDF that I can get?
Yes, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it for the girls. Definitely. Okay, so I have Biscotti on my eyes. You can see that I put it right here, right? That tear duct. Can you see that, Melissa?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to take, and I'm just going to do a quickie and do, oh, that's a pen. That's not my eyeliner. Hold on. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to take and apply here and here my cream eyeshadow. You guys, if you're not using those cream eyeshadows, they are the bomb diggity. They really are. Look how easy that is.
Which color you have on? Is it the
Yes.
matte ones? The matte?
Yeah, it's the
color?
matte ones. It's the matte ones. So in the regular line, I'm sorry, in the regular line, it would be the Meteorite or the Purple Nova. But I had this dress on and I thought, oh, that can you see? I'm just following my right here. Right?
Right.
Look how
Yeah.
easy that is. And really I could walk away. I am going to put a little bit of eyeliner on. And I was looking for my liquid eyeliner, and it's probably right here in my bag, but for time purposes, yeah, you can see that I have,
Yeah,
you
it
can,
looks good.
yeah, the liquid eyeshadow. You guys, those are great colors. Play with them. If you have not, play with them. Okay, I'm just using a black waterproof eyeliner. Can you see that?
Looks good.
Okay, simple, basic, doable. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can you see that okay?
Yeah, looks good. You're doing great without a mirror.
Especially without a mirror. Okay, I'm going to touch up my mascara because anytime you do anything around your eyes, you want to touch up your mascara just for that contrast. See the light color and then the dark color, it gives contrast. The whites of your eye, that's why you do the mascara to elongate the lashes, but to give contrast as well. Would you agree?
Yes. That looks good.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, girls. I mean, yes, we've been talking for a few minutes. We did color in 30 minutes, 34 minutes, you know. It is something that and we did major color. I mean, eyeshadow was pretty simple and stuff, but we did all that, you know, the contour, the highlight. Get up just 10 minutes early. Let me let you see my lashes, my eyes rather. And yeah, I hope this has been really, really helpful. I want to repeat the challenge. I want you to just talk to 3 people. It could be your mom, your grandmother, your neighbor, your best friend, your bunco group buddy, your hiking buddy, somebody you, I don't know, whoever. It could be one of your customers and her sister. I want you to talk to 3 people and ask them to just let me walk you through a facial. Let me practice. I just learned from a wonderful director. I just learned how to do highlight and contour. And I want to practice on you. Would you let me do? I'd be happy to do it. And then I'll take your picture and I'll send it to you. While you're talking to her, you can invite her to be a part of the makeover contest. Now, I'm sure Valerie has set up times that she does it at her house. Maybe connect there or do that at your home, whichever. If your home isn't a place where you could do that, take advantage of Valerie doing it at her home. And there's just something, I mean, I had 2 people this afternoon and they were talking, they were just, you know, sharing. And so it's a lot of fun to do it with somebody else. But invite her to invite one friend, right? Just one friend, so that it's 2 customers and not just one, right? And if it's just one, then just spoil her totally. But your challenge is to talk to 3 people. I would love to answer any questions that you guys might have or information that you want to share. I'm going to be sure to not only send Valerie the master to this, but also for the samples. If you guys have samples, then I'm going to send Valerie the master, and it's each makeover look, and it has a square, an empty square to tape, adhere the sample eyeshadow and blush on it. And then this way, when they come, I mean, you could have your whole table set and ready to go when they come, right? Now, using the Skin Analyzer app, I set it out before I got on here, right here. Using the Skin Analyzer app will help to determine which skincare is right for her, right? And sending her this or having it on the profile like Val and I do, however you want to do that. But this portrays a more professional image. Would you agree, Val? Of
Yes.
us as beauty advisors, you guys. And then they can come over for their consultation. You might gift them something special. I let the girls buy the I don't know that the Compact Pro at 50% off. I did that. And then I think I did the 50% off flyer that we do each month. I had that. And I let them add one product. And I said, and if you want to do the lotion and the nourishing oil, I'll count that as one. Like it was a set. And Lottie already had the lotion, but she bought the nourishing oil. And Shannon forgot that. But she did message me and said, hey, you know, I loved that lip gloss I used. It was pink ballerina. When you come, when we connect, can you bring me one of those and I'll buy it from you? So I'll also bring the nourishing oil just in case she decides she wants that as well. Guys, do you have any questions regarding the challenge or regarding what we did?
You have to have some questions. I can't see on Facebook if there's any questions. It doesn't show. It says no comments is all it shows. But if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, and then we'll have to come back through and answer your questions. But also, you know what? If you want, show that sheet again with that look. You said they could put samples on there.
I have one.
And there's
yeah.
one for each of the makeover looks.
Okay, so if you want those, then you have to hashtag, you have to put it in the comments that you want those looks. So you can use them at your appointments. That'll teach you how to put the color on.
Yeah, and it gives you a reminder as to what to do. And then it also helps her, especially if you have 2 or 3 at the table. Maybe you're sitting there helping somebody and Susie Q can look at the graph and diagram and, oh, okay, it says to do from lash line to brow. Oh, I smeared my liner, you know, and she'll be able to do whatever it is that she needs to do and have a little bit of assistance. I think it's nice to have that for them.
Yeah. Melissa, you had a question?
I thought we like the CC cream, doesn't it have sunscreen in it?
Yes, SPF 15. Mm-hmm.
I thought we weren't supposed to put anything with the sunscreen on it on our eyelids.
Can't say I've heard that. Can't say I could. I can't say. I even do the primer on my eyelids.
Okay.
I do. I totally do.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I can't say that I've heard that or that it would.
Okay.
I'll put the foundation brush right here. You know, I'll do like this and I'll when I'm applying my foundation, right? And I do on my eyelids because I have darkness on my eyelids. Like it looks like I have eyeshadow or something.
Well, we used to have eye primer, which we don't
anymore.
Yes.
We don't have it anymore.
Right.
And I actually use the when I do my under eye corrector and my concealer, I actually bring it up over my eye. So it would be before the I put my CC cream on after. So it would be before the CC cream, but I bring it up over and it's like a primer on there too to hide. So either way.
I can't say I can't say that I know of any risk involved in that. It helps to, you know, help everything set, right? And tone down the purpleness. I mean, just like Valerie said, whether you do your under eye corrector and concealer before or after the CC cream, there's reasons for both. Okay. But either way, I think it helps make my eyelid, if you can see.
Yeah,
Um,
more.
Mine
It
are
preps it.
darker, so
are
I
they?
use under eye corrector on my eyelids.
Something to help
Yeah,
tone down the purpleness in your veins,
yeah,
in my veins and stuff. You know, the blue, the green, discoloration is what it
yeah.
Right.
is technically, you know. But any other
It helps.
questions, guys?
No.
It helps to prep it to put anything else on. Either
It
way.
does, just like your highlighter, eyeshadow
Mhm.
helps to give contrast to that eye area. And just, I mean, doesn't it look, I hope that it looks nice and clean and doable, most of all, doable. Because if you can't do it, or you feel like you can't do it, then you're not going to do it. My job
Oh,
is to help make it look simple, doable, repeatable. And you'll have this recording, you can just keep store it, you know. And the first, I think it was 34 minutes we spent on this, so you guys can keep it and do it again and again. The more you do it, the more you create a crease in your brain, and the more likely you're going to voice it to your customers.
So where you use the Sculpt 2 or Sculpt 1, we would use latte or cocoa or whatever it is,
Yes, yes,
powder. And then
yes.
where you used, I don't know if it was CC cream or under eye corrector, we would use the highlighter.
Okay, so highlighter was here, 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 and here.
Yeah.
And then also highlighter, or the name of the highlighter is under eye corrector. It was here and here, and in
Okay.
between was the concealer.
Concealer. Okay.
Remember, I did it initially
Yeah.
so that I could go do something else and this could get tacky. And
Right.
then I blended it with my fingers like so, and it just gives a bright, it just a more, would you agree? I look a little more
Right.
perfected than I did when I first got on camera.
Yeah, I've
Because
never
now,
seen you without makeup on until tonight.
now you have. But it just gives a more perfected, for everybody, not just me, for
Right.
everybody, you know. And let me challenge you. The rest of the week through Sunday, so through church, I want you to do this each day. Okay,
Uh,
each day.
I I can do like 2 or 3 days. I can't do every day.
Do what
Um,
you can, but do it as much as you can.
because of
I
my
want to
body.
challenge you to do it every day, because you're going to get better and better at it. And then it's going to become like second nature to talk to your customers about it. It
Right.
really is. I have to hold myself back, and not say something on the first appointment and wait till the second appointment, and really kind of tease them and say, at the second appointment, I'm going to show you how to do a $10,000 facelift and how to brighten your overall look. Today is basic. It's quick, dash out the door makeup. But at your next appointment, we're going to do, you know, next level makeup, color 101, the and then some. And it's going to be real simple and real quick. It's something that you can do again and again and again, because if you can't do it, then it does me no good to teach you. My goal is that you would then do it, right?
Right.
So your challenge is to see 3 people, just sit with them, whether they come over to your house or you just take your little tote bag and go to their house, take your roller bag. And in the bottom pocket should be all of your color cosmetics. Do a dash out the door with the bronzer, where you just color the lid and color the cheek, do a little mascara and do a lip color, just something simple for color.
Mhm.
Most of all, you showed them the highlight and contour.
Okay.
I got a question.
Mhm.
Can they use, like we have the crayons, the sticks, and I have mine, and they're in my color bag. But can they use a darker concealer? Like we
Okay.
have the shades. Can they use
Okay.
like bronze concealer in order to contour?
Yes,
And now we're getting
absolutely.
ready to come out with 9 shades of concealers.
Oh wow.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, 9 shades.
Okay, and that's a reason to move what you already have. If you've already got, you know, 2 of each eyeshadow, whatever, 2 of each blush, Oh my gosh, just get some girlfriends over. Do it every Tuesday and Thursday or whatever day is good for you. If you can't do it at your home, get with Valerie and find out, Val, when are you going to hold your appointments? And then what I'll do is support what you're doing. I'll come. And if I can bring a customer or two also, then I'll be able to move. You've got all of August and till mid-September to move those colors. I have borrowed two hazelnut eyeshadows, two starry nights, and then a smoky quartz from some of the consultants because I'm moving all those. It just seems like everybody's ordering eyeshadows. And I will restock my colors, but I just won't restock a whole lot. I would imagine, Valerie, tell me if I'm not remembering. I know we have the new compacts coming out, the two new compacts coming out, the warm and the
Right.
cool. And I'm assuming that maybe winter or spring, we're going to get more eyeshadow colors because once these eyeshadows run out, there's not a color to replace them yet. Did we hear
Right.
anything at seminar or maybe in our director
Well,
memo?
yes. What they said is they're decreasing our basic colors so they can come out with the limited edition colors and splash it in. So what I'm thinking about doing is the colors that are going out, and I announced it last month. The colors that are going out, I may not
Uh-huh.
restock them when I sell them.
Mhm.
And I mean,
Okay.
sweet plum is one of my favorites that people buy, and it's going out. That's a hard one not to restock. But then
Make sure
again,
you restock it.
yeah, those other, there's colors that are going out. And so if you have, most consultants don't carry one of each color. Most.
I do
I
usually.
yeah. And so there's colors that will be going out. And
Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And you
and
determine, maybe
Some of
you
them
want
more
to
than
keep
one.
a couple of
yeah,
them because they're
yeah.
your favorite colors or something. Or the more you introduce them to your customers, the more you get a feel for what they like, you know, and really like Purple Nova could replace the sweet plum. It's a cream, it's not a
Except for
powder.
those are going out as well. Yes. I know.
Uh-oh. Do you know if Onyx is going out? The black?
Uh,
I
oh,
don't. I'd have to look back on a chart that I
yeah.
posted,
I'll look. I'll post it. I mean, I
repost
posted
it.
it, and I've emailed it, and I of the colors that are going out.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I could have sworn that I saw that the liquid eyeshadows are going out, and I thought to myself, no, that's what I use for my base for my eyeshadows is, the
Mhm.
cream to powder liquid eyeshadows.
I got you
So
for a little bit.
yeah, so
I have quite a few of those.
Do you?
yeah,
I don't think. I
I
think I
think
have
they are.
three of the meteorite and two purple. But I have a lot of the light beam and the pink stardust on purpose because that's the two that I sell the most of. I mean, you get to know your customers and do what's right for your customers. And maybe you run some kind of promotion or something with those, where they get an extra one. Or when they buy, $50 type of thing, they can get one of these at half off. If you have like a large amount of a certain color of liquid eyeshadow or even regular eyeshadows, things like that. Christmas is coming up, you guys. Your open house. Maybe you guys do one together. Maybe you do individual ones. Maybe you do a virtual one or a little bit of both or all three, right? But having a treasure chest, like a pink treasure chest where when they spend so much they can shop in this basket, in this trunk, in this sleigh, get a cute little sleigh and put a bunch of products in there, um and, and they get to do it at like 40% off or something, but put the price, like if it was $20 and they get 40% off, that means they pay $12 and then put save $8. I think when they know, ooh, look, I mean, I think it helps them to buy more. Would you agree, Val?
Right.
When they
Right.
know
And
how
when you
much
put
they
the save $8, yeah.
Mhm. And you know that the repair is going
It's going
up
up.
$10.
Mhm.
So marking it at 199 right now.
Which sucks because it just went up.
No.
No.
That's not gone up for period. Not repair.
I think it
No,
went
it
from
did because it went
205
from
to
205 to
two
215.
Okay, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
No, not that
Yes.
long.
Yeah, it was a while ago. And so now it's going to go up to 225 in September.
And 225 is it really is apropos when you think about other brands and whatnot. But you might consider just something to consider what I'm doing, because I keep a lot of repair on my shelf because I sell a lot more repair than I do miracle sets. I do it by their age. And then just repair is easy because everybody is the same formula. You don't have to know, are they dry, normal, or combination oily, like as far as setup for their skincare class. But anyway, I'm going to do like the last half of the month type of thing, or these last 10 days, something to that effect. The repair for 199, and let them know it's going up. I've got it on special. This might be the time to get to either start your skincare that you've been wanting to start or replenish. And even if if you're out of 2 or 3 things, it's in your best interest to get it at 199 for the whole thing. You're saving $15 off the top right now, of which is going to be 25, but that is all. The 215 is already what, 34 or 36, $42, a
Cheaper.
good
It's
amount
cheap. Yeah.
less than if
Cheaper.
you
Yeah,
bought it
less.
individually, right?
If they bought it
And
individual. Yeah.
yes, and let them know how much they're saving. I think it's just it's good business to let them know. Girls, I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope if you come up with questions that you'll comment, and Val can go in, and maybe from time to time I will go in as well. If there's a last minute question, I'd be happy to answer. But outside of that, you've got a challenge. You've seen what we did. You see the difference that it makes on your skin. It's huge. And the more you do it to yourself, the more
Right.
it becomes second nature to offer it to your customers. Even if she's not, oh, I won't do that a whole lot, show her how to do it, because you'd be surprised. You'd be
Right.
surprised. She will do it. And just having that crease in her brain, that knowledge, so that when she's taking pictures, Christmas is coming up. We're going to be at a church function. We're going to be at the kids programs, right? We're going to be at Bible study gatherings, different gatherings that we do, more so during the holidays, right? And don't you want to turn somebody's head, like your husband, right? Or that old boyfriend that's in that same fellowship group? He'd be like, ooh, look what I miss. That's what you want. You want him to say, I miss that. Strike out right there. Anyway, guys, I hope you've had
So
a good
funny.
time. It's been a blessing to speak with you. Know that you were blessed to be a blessing, and you've been a blessing to me tonight. And thank you, Val, for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming and teaching us. I appreciate it. Because
Yes.
I know how to do it, but I just don't do it. So you're just reminding me why I wanted to do it. So yeah. Thank you.
And it looks good. It looks good. Okay, guys.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night,
Good night,
guys.
Georgia.
Bye.